Hello once again. I am Gina Sildano and I am an operations manager at Seasons Recovery Centers.
And I am Kirsten Wallace, her supervisor and the chief operating officer.
I am so glad you are once again able to directly supervise me all the time, Kirsten. I can't wait for your supervision.
Well, you will only get it if you screw this up again, dear. So be careful.
No, please you contribute. We all appreciate your ongoing and in-my-face observation of everything I do.
All right, if you insist. We are here today to talk about what to do in the event of a few different kinds of emergencies, tsunamis and earthquakes.
And that extremely rare terrorist nuclear strike or biological attack, etc.
First of all, with earthquakes, let's face facts. It is extremely likely we will face an earthquake of a significant magnitude in the next few years. This is not so much if but when and how strong.
That is a nice thought, Kirsten. Thank you. When an earthquake hits, it is important to get under steady objects if indoors or into a door frame. The door frame is a stronger place in house construction and is less likely to collapse on you.
Also, to get under a sturdy desk or bed is recommended. Stay away from bookcase and glass as much as possible. Many things will fall off the walls. The pool will often splash out, so don't be too surprised by that.
The worst earthquakes last under a minute almost always.
Afterwards, the first thing to do is to assign tasks to the staff. The site manager or person in charge should get the bullhorn and begin directing the operation.
The person with the most first aid experience should go find the clients and staff. They should gather in the grass area by the swing set again if possible. Any injuries should be noted and listed.
A list of the census and the staff on site should be made and then checked off. All clients should be found and checked off by a second staff person.
A third staff should go to the gas meter and turn it off. Many fires start after earthquakes because of gas leaks. We can check it later to see if there are any leaks, but for now just turn it off.
Once the gas is turned off and clients all accounted for, any secondary applications of first aid and emergency extractions can be started. Most injuries after an earthquake come from people running out of their rooms and into broken glass. Make sure everyone has shoes on, as there is often much broken glass. Someone can be assigned an immediate task of cleaning broken glass in exposed areas.
You can try to call out and get hold of management, but usually cell phone service is disrupted for a short period of time.
It is good to try to find out from a radio how big the earthquake was and how close. This will tell you a lot about the potential to get first responder help.
Quite often first responder help is quite delayed as there are so many calls.
So wait if you can, take stock of what is going on, and when you can, post from a phone to the Seasons Facebook page what is going on, that everyone is okay or that so-and-so is injured, etc. In the Japan earthquake and tsunami, Twitter and Facebook were extremely helpful in communication with families, and when things are stable, help the clients communicate with their families this way also.
If there are injured that require a hospital, you should try 911 and have someone stay on hold with them until you get through.
If it is critical, you may choose to send a staff person down to Fire Station 70. At PCH and Zomaires, or bring the injured if it is medically appropriate to the fire station also.
Minor and non-life-threatening injuries should not be transported. The hospitals and doctors will be jammed for days.
Try to call management or post to management from Facebook. From a phone, texting may work faster also than calling.
This is a good time to also take inventory of the bottled water supply and perhaps to fill bathtubs before the water pressure goes down. Broken water pipes often will limit water, electric and communications for days in a major earthquake. In this long-term planning, water is often the most critical resource. It is appropriate to fill all bathtubs and containers possible.
We shelter in place. In a major earthquake, it does not make sense to go to another place as there are so many others in the same circumstance.
Aftershocks are common and can be on a 1 or 2 point lower than the first. So warn staff and clients to staff in the open where they will not be hit by things.
And secure anything that could still fall over.
Stabilize the clients. Get everyone together. Divide up some tasks and try to get everyone doing something who feels they can. All clients not helping should remain together and not go back to their rooms.
Client may try to leave to go home. This is just an irrational stress response, and just gently remind them of such and they will be fine soon.
along with some earthquakes, or even if an earthquake is from far away, there could be a tsunami. This is a large rush of water and is extremely dangerous to those not aware of its power.
The Malibu facility, though right on the beach, is well placed for tsunami. As long as clients and staff stay off the beach and road, they will be safe from this wave action. So do not go down to the beach.
If there is a serious tsunami, stay off the PCH and away from the wreckage and damage for a long time. Water will again be the priceless resource. Fill things when you can in the event of this kind of emergency.
So with both of these, you 1. Collect and find the clients and apply first aid. 2. Turn off the gas. 3. Fill up all water sources. Call or post to Facebook from a phone or computer. 5. Find out what happened and where. 6. Try to get hold of management for a longer-term plan while you prepare to shelter in place.
The management, which never seems to be far away, will find you, won't they?
Most likely we will, my dear, yes.